Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. It's Georgiana, and I'm very excited to be with you because today is really about something that matters. So, have you ever woke up, looked around, looked at life, and had the thought, like, is this it? Everyone thinks you're doing great. They talk about how awesome you are and how many great things you've done and, all the things. But actually, you feel stuck, but you feel stuck in fine. Everything's fine. I'm good. And so if that lands, if you look around and you think this is it, but, then the next thing is, I'm fine. It's fine. If that hits for you, this live, it's for you. So let's just break down how fine is actually silent suffering. Because I would say that a lot of us suffer in the silence where it's the silent suffering of I'm fine, it's good, life is okay, business is good, it could be better, but it's fine. I spent almost 13 years talking about, oh, it's fine. Had the sales coaching. I was successful, but things were just fine. It wasn't what I really wanted to do, but it was fine. It was good. I was good. But here's the thing that I'm fine, things are good. It's a mask. And it's one of the masks that we wear. It's a mask of resignation, a mask of, oh, it's fine. It's the mask of dreams that you really have, what you really wanted to do, and what you really wanted your life to be about are going dim. It's the mask of, it's too late. Who am I to start over? It's a mask of, who am I and what do I really want? It's the mask of, I've been successful. It's okay. You're not crying in the corner, but you may have stopped dreaming. So we want to call it what it is, right? It's invisible burnout of midlife women who have done everything right, but it still feels wrong inside. So why does this happen, right? It's for many of us, it's years of self-sacrifice. It could be, you've taken care of everybody else. You've had the job. Many of us have the corporate job where we've worked for other people. And even if it's your business, right, where you have sacrificed getting things that you really wanted because, your business going, like me, right, where 13 years I spent in a sales coaching business that I really didn't love. But, it was fine. But I sacrificed my dreams for what I should do. And, you know, also the self-sacrifice can be raising the kids. You've done those right things. You've taken care of the kids. You've raised the kids. You have the job. You may have even taken care of your parents or others. The list goes on, right? We've done all the things right. But not only that, then we add on top of that, the hormonal shifts, which is actually our brain making changes. So there's now studies that menopause really, or perimenopause, is neurological shifts. So there are shifts in our brain that start when perimenopause happens. So it's not just a in your uterus kind of hormonal thing, but actually our brains change. So we have those shifts that happen that come with clarity and confidence and everything that the different symptoms, I guess, that we have of menopause and perimenopause. And, you know, here's the thing. You're not broken. You're just buried under a life that maybe wasn't built by you or for you. So let's, really the point of this is to begin to name it, right? We can't live in life is fine before we can kind of awaken out of that to be able to make a shift. And making a shift, my friends, doesn't have to be hard. And it really is starting to name it. Last year, many of you already know the story, but when I hit 60, that was my awakening. It was my dark night of the soul. It was whatever you want to call it. It was me naming that where I had come to and what I had accomplished and what I was doing was not everything that I wanted to do for my life, what I wanted my life to be about. That I had been fine for 60 years. And it was time for me to name it, shake it up, burn the house down, and rebuild it. And so this is what I've been doing. And this is what I want for all of you, for all women. So midlife isn't the end. It's an upgrade. And in Japanese, in Japan, they call menopause konenki. And that's exactly what it is. It's not the ending of an era. It really is the beginning of the new chapter. And I was talking with somebody the other day who is a shaman. And she was saying in indigenous cultures, and I'm doing a little bit more research on this, and it's really extraordinary in shamanism and in different indigenous cultures, as we are younger, we're, of course, with our cycle, we're bleeding out. And with menopause, we're keeping the blood, right? And blood is power. So our culture here in the United States and probably many areas, we don't look at menopause as the beginning of something or where we're powering up. But in a lot of cultures, that's exactly what it means. It's a new era. It's a new beginning. It's power. It's wisdom. So it's time for us to create something that we're empowered by in this next part of our life, that where culture has said it's ending for us. And it's funny because I never related to it, but it was a conversation that I was born into, right? It's we don't talk about menopause, but mostly women are done or nearing the end, moving down, declining when we hit that certain age. So, but what if we could shift that energy from midlife isn't the end, it's actually an upgrade. It's konenki. This is my new thing. It's konenki, right? Your desires don't die. They're not dead. There's a lot of dreams that you've had that you have suppressed, that you've stopped dreaming. They're just dusty. I was working with one of my clients and doing this work, and it was really interesting because we're working on the performance and creating all the strategies and all of those things. And through the work that we did with her superconscious or subconscious was what was unearthed or dusted off was that there was a toy that she and her husband had always wanted to create, but there was never time because they were doing the things that they should do. So now she has the freedom to actually create this toy and bring to market this toy that she's always dreamed of doing. So those dreams are there. The desires, they don't die. They're just dusty. And you don't need a makeover. You just need a reboot. So it's an opportunity to actually remove the things that aren't that. Now, are all the dreams and desires that you've always wanted, are they still the dreams and desires of today? Maybe, and maybe not. It's okay. But what isn't okay is to stop dreaming. So this is my passion. This is what I'm here for. And it's exactly why I just created, it's a 4-day challenge. It's called Reignite. It's Reignite the Clarity, Confidence, and Cash Flow Challenge. And we're going to do work with your mind to clear the dust off, to get you empowered in power, so that you're creating and you're dreaming and you're visioning for this future, so that you're powering up. So whether you have a business, whether you don't have a business, but if you're stuck in fine, you don't want to miss this. So 4 days to stop pretending that you're fine and start owning what's next for you. Clarity, confidence, flow. So drop a fire emoji in the comments and I'll DM you and let's chat and see if this is something that's really going to make a difference for what you're dealing with and what you want to do. So you weren't born to settle. You were not born to settle. You weren't meant to disappear. And more importantly, it's not too late, ever. Let's reignite the fire with whatever is going to come next for you. So drop a fire in the comments. Let's chat. Let's see if this is something that you want to do. It starts next Monday. I'd love to see you there. Thanks so much.